Michael-weighted, hello everyone. My name is Roseanne Kasmer and I am the Cookbee for Tecumseh and the Tribal Chief for the Shuswap Nation Tribal Council. I am honored to welcome all watching the WolfPack game being hosted here at Thompson Rivers University. This land has been home to the Tecumseh since time immemorial. On behalf of my council, my community, and the leadership of our nation, we thank TRU and the WolfPack for enacting truth and reconciliation and creating stronger ties to Indigenous communities. Enjoy the game, play safe, and good luck. And go WolfPack, go!
All the time now for the boys in blue. There's a ball through. What a save by Ortu.
Really settle this here. There's three in support. He's gone for goal. Oh, he's hit the post. Kurbali, surely. Santos, to Kurbali. He's going to have a strike on the left foot here. What an effort, what a goal. It's an absolute sensational strike from 25 yards. Abdel Kurbali in the 89th minute with a wonderful goal.
Number 14, Alan Yip. Number 17, Gavin Lamont. Number 43, Andrew Aspach. And now it's that time to make some noise for your team, the TRU WolfPack. Starting number 2, Domenico Cavia. Number 3, Stefan Reyes Martinez. Number 4, Lewis Crompton. Number 7, Ben Finley. Number 10, Inu Tang. Number 11, Caleb Bach. Number 19, Marcus DeAndrea. Number 25, Mateus Lucas. Number 26, Lachlan Will. And number 27, Abdel Kulabali. Number 30, Torin Rutherford. Head coach John Etalov. And today's match will be officiated by Philip Alexander Strode, Marcus Pinalon-Pine, Rowan Stubbard, and Christian Beaver.
Good evening, everyone watching at home, and welcome here inside Hillside Stadium, where we've got some exciting Canada West men's soccer action ahead of us. Tonight on tap, we've got the TRU WolfPack hosting the UBC Okanagan Heat. A little bit of a rivalry matchup between Kamloops and Kelowna. It's always a great affair when those two cities meet in any sport. Alongside me here in the booth is WolfPack women's soccer player Essie Lufo. And Essie, you've played in some rivalry games before. What's it like when you get to play your rival out there on the field?
Oh, hello everyone. It's always like a really tough game to play, but always fun to watch. And I hope our guys do well today. And yeah.
Perfect. So just as we are about to get underway here, it'll be UBCO kicking it off. We'll go through their starting lineup. Starting in net, we got Ronan Woodruff. Number 2, Aiden Young. Number 3, Mateo Clark. Number 6, Varun Katari. number 9, Oliver DeVoe, number 10, Malachi Emerson, number 11, Jace Shaw, number 13, Alex Saul, number 14, Alan Yin, number 17, Gavin Lamontagne, and number 23, Andrew Matsugu. And it's going to be UBCO trying to put TRU under pressure early. TRU starting Torrin Rutherford in net. They've also got Domenico Comita, Stefano Redis Martinez, Lewis Crompton, Ben Finley, Minu Kang, Caleb Voth, Marcus DeAndrea, Mateus Lucas, and Lachlan Will. So both teams kind of fighting for possession here early. It's going to be the Wolfpack working the ball out wide to Koulibaly, and this is what Koulibaly can do so well. He's really explosive down that wing for TRU. Taking on 3 defenders here before playing it over to Lucas. Wolfpack going to switch it across the back here. Both young lineups here for TRU and UBCO. TRU starting this year with 18 new faces added to their roster. They've got the 1 fourth year in the lineup in Comita, but other than that, a lot of youngsters for this TRU squad. And you can see they've really grown together throughout the year and have gotten better and better as the season's gone on.
Yeah, it's been a really tough season for them, like working together as a team, but they're doing well game by game.
And similar story for UBCO, who, again, they have a little more experience on their side than TRU does. But UBCO, another team that has kind of come on as the season's gone on. They got a big 3-2 win over UNBC last Friday, or last Saturday, I believe. That was their first win of the season. So good for UBCO to be picking up a win there as they enter this game at 1 win, 9 losses, 2 ties. Well, the Wolfpack are on 1 win, 10 losses, and just the 1 tie. However, as always in Canada West Soccer, that record could easily be flipped for either team. All of these games come down, it seems, to just 1 bounce, 1 goal. Isn't that right, Essie?
Yeah, we've seen that so many times during the past seasons that teams can come back from every time, every moment.
Yeah, and then the interesting thing, despite those records that were just read out, is that both these teams actually very much still alive in the playoff race. They both have 4 entering tonight. They have 4 games left to go in their season. And if both teams were to pick up 4 wins and have some results fall their way, they could easily be there. Here's a long ball through to Marcus DeAndrea. Just going to be ruled offside by the linesman. Two and a half minutes into this one. Both teams just kind of trying to find their footing here on what's turned out to be a great night at Hillside Stadium. It's probably about 15 degrees, not a lot of wind, which is rare for Kamloops. So
yeah, it's a perfect weather to play a football game.
Ball sent forward. DeAndrea is going to deal with it. It's just going to go out of play. I think we're going to see Alan Yin here on the throw-in for UBCO. A rookie out of Richmond, playing a lot of minutes so far this season for the Heat. Abdel Koulibaly again working on Yin. You can see that that's something that the Wolfpack are trying to do early, Essie, is get the ball to Abdel.
Yeah, they're trying to create their chances by him. He's one of the best players on the team, so yeah.
Again, DeAndrea looking for Koulibaly. He's going to beat Yin to it and just keep it in, but some great shutdown help there from Varun Kotari to come in and break up that play. And now UBCO is going to break the other way. It's Andrew Matsugu coming in. He works his way into the box. There was some great checking back there by Mateus Lucas to force it out, but it's going to be UBCO with kind of the first real chance of the game as they're going to get the first corner kick of the night.
Yeah, both teams are trying to create something, and that's a really good thing.
Yeah, we've got Jay Shaw coming over for the corner kick. He's UBCO's leading scorer on the year with 2 goals. Shaw plays that in. It's a dangerous ball, not quite cleared yet by the Wolfpack. And there it is, Ben Finley, no nonsense, just making sure that that one gets out. and TRU can kind of regroup and go again. Ball forward by Woodruff. Again, dangerous ball, but Torrin Rutherford does well to come out and catch it. Rutherford's going long. Might have been looking for Voth, but it's going to run through to Woodruff, who Ronan Woodruff, fourth-year goalie for UBCO. He's actually second in the conference in saves, so he's having a strong year. Yin working it back to Malachi Emerson, who will play it back to Woodruff. Well intercepted there by Minu Kang, who always just seems to find himself in the right spots for TRU. He's always involved in both the offense and the defense. Wolfpack gonna work the ball all the way back to Rutherford. Looking for Koulibaly, but just unable to keep that one in play.
Yeah, both teams are trying to find the right spaces and trying to build from their back four and from their keepers. But they're both defending really well, so.
Yeah, for sure. You can see both of them really working on getting their shape correctly here in the early going as DeAndrea wins that ball over Matsugu, but unfortunately it's going to go out for a throw-in for the Heat. There's Shaw. A little bit unfortunate there. He didn't know much about it, but the ball played by Minu Kang comes up and hits him in the arm for the handball. There's Ben Finley looking wide for Koulibaly. Alan Yin, he's been called into action quite a bit here in the early going, and so far is doing well to intercept those balls through to Koulibaly. Good tackle there between the two players. As UBCO comes down with it as Shaw tries to get past Komita, but Domenico stops him. We see the flag go up. It's going to be UBCO's second corner kick of the evening. Ball's played in by Shaw. Looking back post, Lewis Crompton comes up to deal with it well. Lewis Crompton's someone who's had a really good year this year for the Wolfpack. The first-year defender out of Melbourne, Australia. He's really become rock solid for TRU at the back. Played forward from the foot of Woodruff. Shaw puts Redis Martinez under pressure, but the rookie does well to get it back to Rutherford. Rutherford's going to play that forward. It's Caleb Voth working down the wing. Nice little cutback from Voth there. Plays it in on his left foot to Finley. Finley trying to find a little ball out. It's a great tackle there by Aiden Young, a fifth year on this UBCO team. It's a ball in towards Lachlan Will, but Woodruff comes out well to claim it. See UBCO working it out through the back.
Yeah, as we said before, they're trying to build from the back and trying to find those spaces to play and create their chances. Both teams are being like very compact and trying to be careful with their back line.
Yeah, it looks like UBCO's really trying to play that ball long forward when they get the chance. You know, you see every time they do get possession at the back, there's about 3 or 4 players trying to run forward and maybe try to put this TRU defense under a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, they're trying to play behind their back every time to just create a chance.
Lucas and Redis Martinez with a little 1-2. They'll play it back towards Rutherford. Ben Finley under pressure there, and the ball's going to go out for a UBC throw-in. Turnover here, and the Wolfpack are breaking with numbers in transition. There's Lucas looking for Koulibaly. Again, Alan Yin, he's done well so far today. Almost played himself into a little bit of trouble there, but he wins the ball off DeAndrea. Now it's UBCO's turn to kind of take the initiative here. That's Jay Shaw with the long range effort. Never really troubling Rutherford as it goes wide. TRU keeps the ball on the back here. This is that spot that they've tried to exploit early, is DeAndrea into Koulibaly. Nice little backflip from Koulibaly. DeAndrea looks to play on Finley, and the flag does eventually go up. It took a while, though, there. It looked like Finley might have been on.
Yeah, it's hard to see from this distance, but yeah. Maybe the ref had a better view down there.
Okay, it's Lucas looking like he wanted to kind of get one down that right wing, but the run's just not materializing. Ball's into the feet of Lachlan Will, and it's going to go back to Woodruff. Woodruff looks long and almost connects there with, that was I believe Malachi Emerson almost getting in deep. Here comes the Wolfpack back the other way. Lucas going to try the long-range effort. Not a bad idea, a bit ambitious, but he skips it just wide. Do you like to see the long-range shots early from the attackers there, Essie?
Yeah, it's always good when the attackers like trying to get their chances and score and change the game. Hopefully they keep doing this.
It's Koulibaly there picking up the interception. Crompton trying to play a ball into Finley. Finley's in behind, but the flag does go up. So that's Finley a couple times really making threatening runs in behind the UBCO defenders. Played long by Woodruff, looking for Gavin Lamontagne. He's one of the UBCO players who has a goal to his name so far this year. That one just misses Koulibaly, so it's going to be UBCO ball. A little bit of a stop-start to this game here has developed. Not a lot of flow maybe back and forth.
Yeah, because both teams are defending really well, and that's why it's the reason I think they're having so many throw-ins.
Shaw looking for the flick, but nothing doing. Nice little dummy there by Will. Letting the ball run to Koulibaly. Koulibaly gets past Yin, lets one go. Woodruff with the strong save there, but that's a great early chance for TRU. UBCO looking to counter quick, but Essie, as a forward, can you just talk about what a good job Lachlan Will did there in coming, drawing a defender, and then leaving the ball for Koulibaly?
Yeah, that's a great move from him. As we can see, they're trying to build their chances through Abdel. He's their main player, but it's also hard for him because they're putting, I think, a player on him every time. But yeah, they keep trying.
And again, that's Ronan Woodruff making a really good save for UBCO, something he's done a lot for them in his time. Here's Lachlan Will in behind the defense, tries to cut it back, bounces off a couple Heat defenders. Kotari brings the ball up the field. Big tackle there between Lamontagne and Kamita. Ref's going to call it for the Wolfpack.
I think TRU is trying to score early so they can just secure that for now, and they can just play like calmly.
Yeah, it's a team that's had lots of chances this year and just bounces kind of not going their way. It's Koulibaly working on Yin down the wing. Referee says nothing doing on the call for a foul. Back comes UBCO. It's a good ball forward, looking for Jace Shaw. Rutherford comes out, can only head it because it's outside of the 18. Lamontagne goes for the chip. It's just over the net. Gavin Lamontagne, Charlie Prefontaine, Andrew Mitsugu, Jay Shaw, Malachi Emerson, Oliver DeVoe, all scoring goals so far this season for UBCO. So really, they're getting their goals from a lot of different places throughout this lineup. Ball's bouncing around the middle of the field. Going to be foul called on Lucas. UBCO maybe with the chance to get a couple bodies forward here. UBCO works it along the back line. Another team really gaining possession here in the middle of the field. Will with a nice little chip past his defender. Ball just kind of hung up on the turf, but Kang picks it up. Tries to play it over wide for Finley, but cut out well. Again, Will, great work there early from the forward. He's kind of running all over, forcing UBCO into some mistakes on their back line. UBCO looking to reset here. As we've seen time and time again, Woodruff's going to go long. And Jay Shaw's the guy who's going to try and flick that onto an on-running winger. TRU doing a good job so far of not allowing that to come off, but you can clearly see that's in UBCO's game plan.
Yeah. They're doing that like for the whole 80 minutes now. So I'm assuming they're just going to keep doing that. Is maybe their game plan.
There's Koulibaly, gets in behind a defender. That's well done, though, by Malachi Emerson, who comes across and breaks up that attack.
Yeah, UBCO is doing really good on their defensive part.
Koulibaly's still down, so we're just going to get a quick break in play as the ref goes over and checks on him. Yeah, they're going to wave on the trainer here to come check out Koulibaly. Abdel, originally from Cote d'Ivoire, he's TRU's leading scorer on the year. Only his second year of eligibility. Was TRU's leading scorer on the year last year, too. So he's the guy who kind of showed up here in Kamloops and has made an immediate impact for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, he's a great player. He's so technical, danger player for sure.
So as Koulibaly gets checked on, this rivalry matchup between TRU and UBCO up for stakes. I mean, for both teams, not just a chance to keep their playoff hopes alive, get a win, another win on the board, but also these two schools play for the President's Cup. So all the games that they play each other in the regular season in soccer, basketball, volleyball, they all match up head to head and they take the results from all the different sports, and whoever comes out on top claims the President's Cup. TRU's got it on the men's side the last 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
So I know that that's just, you know, a little added incentive to try and keep that in Kamloops.
Yeah, it's a good thing though. It keeps the game alive even during season.
We see Koulibaly is back up on his feet, which is great to see. Doesn't even look like he's going to get subbed off. He's just going to walk off the pitch until the referee allows him back on. And now Abdel is waved back onto the field as UBCO moves the ball to the far side of the pitch. Ball forward for Jay Shaw. If the flag stays down, this is dangerous. Jay Shaw with a shot on net. Rutherford makes the save, and Shaw follows up to bury his own rebound. It was a great ball forward from UBCO. Lewis Crompton did well to come back. Rutherford came out, made the first save, but really great job by Shaw to stay on his feet and nod that one in for the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it was a great action, a good effort from him. And he scored in the end.
UBCO with the first strike here as they take the lead 1-0 on the night. Ball was played all the way back from the left back spot, and it was perfectly weighted there for Shaw to run onto. Wolfpack going to put the ball back into play here. Kang out towards DeAndrea. Just seen a replay on the screen there of Jay Shaw bundling that one into the net. It's his third of the year for the second year forward out of Calgary. Ball played forward there to Finley. Just getting ahead on that was Mateo Clark. Really needed interception there as that was in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, Ben was like in a really good spot there. The goalkeeper made a good save.
Nice footwork there from Caleb Voth. He's going to go for a run down the wing. He's got bodies in the box if he can get it there. Back to Redis Martinez. Just skips by him, and UBCO is going to be able to come back the other way. It's Matsugu going down the right wing. Good foot there from DeAndrea. Falls to Shaw. Shaw tries his luck there. This time Rutherford behind it well. So 22 minutes gone here on the night. UBCO leading 1-0. Nice little flick there from Caleb Voth. Linesman's going to rule that Lachlan Will just drifted over into the offside position.
Yeah, he tried to flick the ball. It was a good chance for him.
Woodruff going long. Shaw with the flick, cut out by Redis Martinez. Another rookie for this squad is Stefano out of Winnipeg. Clattering tackle there by Komita. He's put in a couple of those early. Oh, just missed slipping through to Finley there. Was Minu Kang with a great ball. Other side really able to settle this down. Bouncing ball falls all the way back to Woodruff. Matsugu down the wing in a dangerous position. Crompton does well to usher that out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by a Wolfpack player, though, as UBCO are in their third corner of the game.
Yeah, as we said before, the trying to play like long balls from their goalkeeper and trying to get behind our back, and I think it's working for them.
Shaw on the delivery. Yeah, a big push on the back there from Lamontagne. You know, sometimes you got to see what you can get away with on a corner kick, though, in the box. See if you can get away with a push.
Yeah, because there are always like good opportunities to score, so a push is always a good thing to get out of it.
Rutherford gonna play this one long as we look at ball back to Rutherford. Lamontagne with a challenge in there on Redis Martinez. Going to draw a UBCO foul. Omida across the middle of the pitch to Lucas, who plays it out to DeAndrea. DeAndrea, another one of these Wolfpack players that's only in his second year of eligibility, but he's played well for the Pack as that one's forward to Koulibaly. Again, Wolfpack just a little bit over-eager in their runs, drifting offside.
Yeah, we're doing like those runs every single time, but they gotta be careful now. It's I think their third time they're offside.
Yeah, the Heat backline doing a good job of stepping up and forcing that.
Yeah, they're very compact.
Long ball forward over to Lamontagne. But him and Redis Martinez are going to battle for it in the corner. No foul initially from the ref. And now he does end up calling one on the Heat attacker. Mita's going to walk forward and leave this one for Rutherford. So everyone will step up as first-year goalie looks to play it long. Played long by Woodruff. Kamita and Shaw again doing battle. I think that's one we're going to see throughout the game here tonight. Ball comes back to DeAndrea. Kang trying to chip the ball over to Koulibaly. It'll be Emerson coming over to clear it up. Gonna be a foul called against TRU here. Like Marcus DeAndrea is gonna get shown the yellow for maybe a little bit of dissent after the whistle, kicking that ball long. Looks like the foul was initially called on Koulibaly. So UBCO, sorry, go ahead, Essie.
Oh no, you go ahead, it's fine.
Like UBCO is gonna get the chance to play it up. Good crowd here inside Hillside Stadium tonight. A bunch of the teams, of course, Kamloops hosting the U17 Canadian National Championship, both the boys and girls here in town this weekend. So it looks like a lot of the teams that aren't playing their games right now have made it up here to Hillside to take in some university soccer action, as I'm sure a lot of them are destined to one day be playing at the U Sports level.
Yeah, it's always good to see the stands with people like watching our games. It motivates us like to do better on the pitch.
Again, we got the ref talking over to Wolfpack head coach John Anilov. Anilov entering his 19th season with TRU. Been doing this for a long time and has had some really, really good teams here at TRU over those years. Ball back in play now. Woodruff goes long. Wolfpack able to cut it out. Looking again for that through ball to Jay Shaw. That was DeVoe trying to spring him, but nothing doing as Rutherford was able to come out and claim that one easily. Will. That was close to a good ball through to Finley. Well cut out there by Mateo Clark, but it's going to fall to Coulibaly on the wing. Here's Abdel Coulibaly, gets past one, tries to cut it back. Clark comes over and sends it out for a corner kick, so it's going to be TRU's first corner kick of the evening. It's well worked there by the Wolfpack offense to get in behind the UBCO defenders. It's going to be Marcus DeAndrea coming over to take it. Left-footed delivery from DeAndrea. Trying to find Lucas on the near post. Bounces around. UBCO able to clear their lines. Played out by Komita. So UBCO going to get the chance to get out of their own end and possess the ball in TRU's side of the field. .30 minutes gone in this one. Heat lead Wolfpack 1-0. It's like TRU thought that throw-in should have gone their way, but it's going to go the way of the Heat. Ball played in towards DeVoe. Back to Alan Yin. Yin working on DeAndrea. Doing his best to get by the defender. It's going to be a foul called on DeAndrea deep in the Wolfpack end. So dangerous spot here for a free kick, Essie.
Yeah. UBC is pushing them hard now. They want to just keep this result and go like in halftime and break time with this one. So they're creating their chances by free kicks, corners, and defending really well.
Yeah, so just like he does on the corner kicks, Jay Shaw is going to come over and deliver this free kick into the box. Ball played in. Cut out well the near post by Lucas. Back in. Flag goes up for offside on UBCO, so well-defended set piece there by the Wolfpack.
Yeah, they're doing well in set pieces in defending them.
They're going to look to get going the other way now as they try and find the equalizing goal. Definitely have had chances here in the early going of the night. DeAndrea barged off the ball there by Matsugu. They've been kind of going back and forth all night on the wing. Coulibaly trying to play that one forward as he and Caleb Voth have now switched wings with Coulibaly going out to the far side. Jay Shaw dropping way back in possession here for UBCO. Kind of does a little bit of everything for the Heat. It's played back from Woodruff over to Clark. Clark finds DeVoe, who's going to play it out to Shaw wide, and nice tackle there by Stefano Redis Martinez to break up that attack. With the lead on their side, UBCO in no rush to get the ball back into play. It's thrown back towards their back line. Clark with a hopeful ball, looking for someone, but no one there other than Rutherford, who collects it calmly. Room here for Caleb Voth to go down the wing. Looking to get past his defender. Plays it over to Finley. Onside, Finley looks. Had bodies in the middle, but it's cut out well by Clark. Minako Kamita and Lucas teaming up to intercept the ball there, but it goes back to UBCO. No one really able to gain possession of this one as it's batted back and forth a bit.
Yeah, it's a battle in the middle of the field. You can see that.
This time the call is going to go DeAndrea's way as Shaw gets called for the foul. Rutherford. Only as far as LaMontagne. Tries to cut it over to Kotari. Nice tackle there by DeAndrea to gain the ball in a dangerous position. Trying to play it off LaMontagne, but he avoids it, so it's going to be a Heat throw-in deep in the Wolfpack end.
Yeah, UBC is attacking always with like at least 4 players, so it's hard for TRU defenders to build through it and get out of the pressure.
That ball was played towards LaMontagne, but even he knew he was well offside, so going to go out the back for a Wolfpack goal kick. There's Redis Martinez getting past Heat player. Tries to play that one forward, but it falls to Emerson. There's Lucas winning it in the middle of the pitch. He goes on a great run forward. Tries to take it on left-footed, but it's blocked by a Heat defender. Teus Lucas with some dangerous runs here so far for TRU. Throw-in goes to Koulibaly. Clark's just going to send that well wide and let the Heat get another chance to keep their defensive shape. One there. Caleb Voth with a good tackle, and Finley has a chance to break. Finley trying to get past Kotari. No foul there on either side. The flag does go up from the linesman. Ref's going to blow it down. And I believe they're going to give the referees definitely single corner kick. The Heat think it's a goal kick. And it looks like it's going to be a TRU corner kick, so they're second of the night. .38 minutes gone in this one. DeAndrea looking to put a ball into the box that will let his team tie this match up. Lucas gets down. Dangerous spot trying to direct that one forward with his head, but goes harmlessly out of play.
Yeah, there was a lot of defenders. It was hard for him to find the right timing and to put the ball in the net.
There's Voth. Nice run from Caleb Voth. Gets it on his right foot. Tries to play it in. Bouncing ball. First to it was Clark. That ball's going to fall back to Woodruff. go out for a Heat throw-in as Aiden Young has come over on this side of the field, as when Koulibaly and Voth switched, so too did their defenders. So Young now on the near sideline for the Heat. Lamontagne keeps that ball in. Goes forward to Shaw. Crompton does well to deal with that one. Minu Kang with the interception. Tries to spray a ball over to Ben Finley. That was Yin looking for a long ball, but nothing doing there. As the Heat, as we get closer and closer to halftime, Essie, they seem almost more and more happy with just defending and heading into the halftime whistle with that lead.
Well, yeah, they're leading the game, so it makes sense for them just to not rush and trying to defend the TRU as they go in the break with a lead. And yeah.
Yeah, and as we were saying, how they were content to defend. They force a turnover there deep in TRU's area and a little bit of danger, but nothing doing.
Yeah, because you can see that the TRU has a position right now, but like they're trying to create chances, and UBC is trying to defend them. So I think they're good with it for now.
Ball's going to go out of play. It's going to be another Wolfpack throw-in. Redis Martinez over to Kang. Cut across to Will. Will almost with a nice first-time pass. But as I've said so many times tonight, Clark does well to cut that out. And now UBCO trying to counter the other way. Over to Lamontagne on the wing. Finds DeVoe. Good effort there by Matsugu. Blocked by the Wolfpack defense. Comes the Heat. There's Shaw. Shaw with the long-range effort. Rutherford makes the stop. It's difficult for him as it bounced right in front of him, which is always so difficult to deal with as a keeper. But he did well to remain calm there and made sure that one didn't end up in the back of the net.
Yeah, and you can see that UBCO is trying to score from everywhere. They're trying to take their chances.
So just over a minute plus whatever is added on left in this half as UBCO leads 1-0 over TRU. Rutherford places that one perfectly for Koulibaly. It's going to be a Wolfpack throw-in. There's Finley with a ton of space. Koulibaly slips it over to Will. Will does well to hit that one off a defender, and it's going to go out for another Wolfpack corner kick. That's their third of the night. This time, unlike DeAndrea on the near side, it's going to be Minu Kang going over to take it on the far side. Kang with a left-footed in-swinging delivery. It's a dangerous ball in right there on the line. I believe that was Shaw that got ahead to it. Getting things done on both ends of the field is Jay Shaw.
Yeah, it was a great ball from Minu.
Looks like we'll have 3 minutes of time added on to this half. 3 minutes for the Wolfpack to try and pull one back heading into the halftime break. Andrea brings that one down. Pack will retain possession through Captain Domenico Comida. Over to Will. Offside, says that far official. Woodruff's going to take this one himself as the Heat defenders move up the field, looking for the long ball. Good ball forward by Lucas. Koulibaly trying to cut across his defender to get to it, but it'll fall harmlessly to Woodruff. Woodruff originally from Toronto, 4th year with the Heat. Manu Kang is pulled down there from behind, and it's going to be first yellow card of the game to a Heat player. That's going to go to number 13, Alex Saul. So 1-1 on the yellow card count for the two teams. It's a turnover there by the Wolfpack, but it's just going to run all the way to Rutherford. Kamida, long ball looking for Finley. Finley's past the defenders. Difficult one to keep in play. He does. No one there in the spot for TRU. Crompton forward again to Finley. This time the offside flag does go up. We've got to be getting near the end of the 3 minutes of added time here.
Yeah, and UBC is doing really well in keeping our players offside.
Ball's played forward by Woodruff. DeAndrea meets it in the box, and there is the halftime whistle. So we go into the halftime with the score 1 for the UBCO Heat, 0 for the TRU Wolfpack, but a really close game back and forth. TRU with more than their fair share of chances. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back with you for the second half.
There's no contest. Video is the best way to demand focus, whether it's for your website, social media, or presentations. Become unforgettable with Kamloops award-winning video production company, Pattison Productions. Let us be the video experts. With our passionate team of local talent, Pattison Productions can take your video goals and deliver dynamic concepts to screens of all sizes. Get noticed with Pattison Productions.
Hey, my name's Bree. I'm a tourism management student. I like to walk around Kamloops, so I walk to campus. But come on my tour, let me show you. One of my favorite things to do in Kamloops is go to the farmer's market. There's fresh local food, and I can walk straight down the hill. I get in my exercise, and I can reward myself with a fresh donut and coffee. The best way to start a Saturday morning. My classes take place in the Arts and Education International Building and right here in Old Main. The best part about Old Main, it has Esther's Market. Let's go. There's so many things to do outside the classroom. I got involved with PCMA, Adventure U, and then I discovered research. Let's check it out in Alara. My first experience in research was actually with a guest lecturer in People, Places, and Tour Landscapes. She came in and talked a little bit about creative tourism as a researcher. I was hooked. So I got involved as a research assistant to some tourism faculty, as a research ambassador, and that led to me being a community engaged research fellow. Here at Campus Commons, TrueSue puts on so many amazing events. We have our back to school barbecue, the last class bash, we have a tree lighting, oh, and there's food trucks. Oh, there's so many things to see. One of my favorite places on campus is the elusive observatory. But I haven't been there yet. So I could have picked anywhere to go. As a mature student, I decided to come back here to Thompson Rivers. I'm from Ontario originally, and this program gave me more flexibility in tourism. I wanted to try everything. I wanted to immerse myself. I got to choose different electives. I got to choose what field I wanted to go into. There wasn't anything really specific that you had to follow. I could choose my own path. In fact, my path took me all the way to Switzerland. I got to do a study abroad during the summer and get courses. I mean, the better place to do statistics? Always in Switzerland. There's chocolate, there's cheese, and apparently I'm really good at playing an Alp horn. Who knew? It's important to take time for yourself, and there's so many supports here at TRU for you. We have Consent Tea, one of my favorites is Therapy Dog Thursday, or come check out the Wellness Center. Sit back and relax. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna let you in on one of the best kept secrets. It's the Scratch Cafe! You can't miss it. It's right here. Now there's so many fun courses in our program, but I love how flexible the electives are. I've taken Spanish, archaeology, I even did criminology. I got to build my program my way. Coming from Ontario, one of my favorite things about BC is the great outdoors, and Kamloops does not disappoint. Whether I'm out on the water hitting a kayak, or whether I'm gonna go for a hike up a mountain. I also love to go inside to Cliffside Climbing Gym, try my skills at bouldering. Now I also love the coffee here. It is delicious. So you have 5 Bean, you have Amplified. I mean, there's so many coffee shops, I've tried them all. But if I'm here on campus, I like to check out Common Grounds. It's student run and led. I can bring my own coffee mug, and I get some studying done too. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful sunshine. When I started, I wasn't sure what I wanted my career path to be. And that's the best thing about tourism. It's always changing and evolving. Since being here, I got involved in agriculture tourism, local and community engaged tourism, food tourism, and really involved in adventure studies. I'm even graduating with a minor in adventure studies. But thanks for joining me on my campus tour. I'm gonna go hang out at Cliffside. See ya!
At Accentians, we're proud of what makes us different. Accent Inns. Stay different. Stay real.
GK Sound is the go-to business for all your audio, visual, and live production needs. Check out what they can do for you and your event at gksound.ca. Your voice can power the pack. Take our pick survey and win a WolfPack prize. Go to TierU/WolfPack survey. Again, that is TierU.ca/WolfPack survey. TierU WolfPack would like to thank all. We'd like to thank the sport legacy for continued support of our student athletes in the community. Hungry? Check out Fry's Food Truck, making all your cravings for delicious food come true. fans returning to the field, it's your team, WolfPack.
Hello and welcome back here inside Hillside Stadium. So we got the second half of action between the TRU WolfPack and UBCO Heat going on. Got a sub for TRU at the half. Number 9, Ryan Prasad has come on for number 27, Abdel Koulibaly. So you can see Prasad on the near wing. He'll take Koulibaly's spot up front as the WolfPack continue to try and claw their way back into this game down 1-0 at the half, Essie.
Yeah, I think the second half will be like a very good one to watch because both teams gonna look like to get the result out of this game.
So we are underway here, and yeah, you're absolutely right, Essie, when you talk about wanting to get a result. Both of these teams definitely wanting to pick up the win in this one. Neither team's playing for a tie tonight.
Yeah. If they want to make it like to playoffs or like have a chance for it, I think they're just gonna throw everything on the field in the second half.
Gonna be foul there, called on DeAndrea. The ref walks over to give him a brief talking to. He's a player who's always involved, Marcus DeAndrea.
Yeah.
Clark trying to play that one forward. Kind of came off his foot awkwardly. For the Heat, they will retain possession on the throw-in. Also got a sub for UBCO. Checking in the game, number 12 is Sainz Ramos for the Heat. Fourth-year midfielder out of Monterrey, Mexico. DeAndrea working his way down the wing, gets into the box. He's looking for the foul call, not going to be given. Ball is played out for a WolfPack throw-in, but there's another glimpse at TRU getting into dangerous spots early. Here's Ryan Prasad, newly checked in at halftime, is the rookie.
Yeah, you can see that it's hard for TRU to find the right spaces because the UBC are doubling them all the time.
Prasad, newly entered into the game, a forward from Port Coquitlam. He's going to win a free kick here for the WolfPack. So getting in on the action early is the rookie. One's played back to Kang. Minu Kang, left-footed ball, trying to slip through Finley, but that's cut out. Comida and Crompton, the two WolfPack center backs, passing the ball between each other. Mateus Lucas. Lots of space for Redis Martinez on this wing, and he's going to take it as he drives forward, tries to find a spot to play the ball. That one's cut out by Emerson. Emerson and Clark having a good game. The two center backs for UBCO, they've really been rock solid, haven't they?
Yeah, they're having a good game tonight.
We got an early sub here for the WolfPack as DeAndrea is going to exit. Coming on is going to be number 5, Sam Berzonde. Berazonde, another rookie for the Pack. He's originally from Winnipeg.
Yeah, TRU has a pretty young team this year with a lot of rookies.
Yeah, we can see that in their back line right now. Outside of Komita, the 4th year, the other 3 members of the back line, all rookies for the WolfPack.
Yeah.
Prassad's going to play that one to Crompton, who's got lots of space. Product of Australia, moves the ball forward. That ball's played forward. Lachlan Will goes down, and Lachlan Will's going to earn a free kick for the WolfPack. Going to be in a little bit of a dangerous spot here, about 30 yards away from net.
Yeah, it's a good chance even to try and find the net immediately.
Yeah, it's going to be Minu Kang and Lachlan Will standing over the ball. Will vacates, so it looks like Kang's going to play this one in left-footed. Minu Kang over the back line. Dealt well with there by Alex Saul. UBCO is just going to play this ball forward. Berazonde. Over to his fellow Winnipegger. Oh, no, sorry. Redis Martinez, not from Winnipeg. He's from Surrey. Going to be Emerson driving the ball forward. He's got Mitsugu on the wing. In on his left foot, but dealt with well there by Captain Komita. Prasad doubled up there, and it's going to be UBCO winning the ball. Matsugu, he goes down, and that's going to be a yellow card for Redis Martinez as he came in, tried to win that ball, just ended up clipping Matsugu there on the heels. So it'll be a UBCO free kick pretty much from the corner kick spot.
Yeah, as we said before, it's going to be like a battle on this second half for both teams. And it's a great chance for UBCO.
Jay Shaw going to come over, take this free kick. Shaw whips it in. Dealt with well there by Redis Martinez. Only played out as far as the 18-yard box, but now TRU is going to get a chance to clear their lines. That one's going to run through for Rutherford to come out and collect. So nice ball in there on the near post. Redis Martinez doing well, though, to get his head to it first and clear the WolfPack lines. LaMontagne down the wing for the Heat. Plays it across. Rutherford comes. It's Jay Shaw back across. There's a strike there that's just going to go wide. That was Aiden Young doing his best to get a foot on it, but he pushes it far past the post.
Yeah, UBCO is pressing so high right now.
Yeah, you can tell that they've really come out in the second half, and they're looking for a second, aren't they?
Yeah.
We're going to get another WolfPack sub. It's going to be the third of the second half. Coming into the game is going to be number 24, Liam Freethy. He's going to replace Redis Martinez, who did just pick up that yellow card. So that might be playing a factor a little bit in that sub. Mateus Lucas trying to find a ball forward. Freethy, who plays it back to Komita. Freethy plays that one on. Prasad looking to bring it down. He's got a couple Heat defenders in his way, but plays it over to Lucas. Lucas into the 18-yard box. Lucas with a great chance there. Desperation tackle from Aiden Young. Really important block there, Essie.
Yeah, it was a good dribble through, and it was a great tackle from the UBC O player.
Yes.
Both really good players.
Not the first time tonight we've seen Mateus Lucas make a dangerous run into the box for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, he's trying really hard with his runs.
Shaw's just going to try and relieve some pressure here for the Heat. They'll get the chance to regroup a bit. LaMontagne holds the ball up. Pass back all the way to Rutherford. Just under 10 minutes into the second half. Heat remain in the lead 1-0. Kang to Rutherford. Slips the ball there through to Crompton. Crompton to Kang. Nice little dummy from Kang there. This is nice play out of the back from the Wolfpack.
Yeah, they're trying to find the connections from the back, and I think they're doing really well.
This is Voth on the wing. Voth with a nice couple moves around a Heat defender, just can't quite keep control of it. It's going to go out for throw in for Yin. Neither team really able to gain possession until Voth does. Finley, nice little layoff to Voth. Voth cutting in. Plays it with his right foot, trying to find Will at the back post. The ball does go there, but it's after a deflection. Takes a lot of heat off the pass. Will back across the box. It's going to fall harmlessly for the Heat.
Yeah, it was a good effort and a great ball, and just played in the book.
Yeah, the Wolfpack continuing to try and press and find that goal. They've been working into it in the second half here. Will on the wing. The ball back post from Will, just a little bit too much on it for Ben Finley. But you can see TRU throwing attack after attack forward here.
Yeah, as we said before, they're going to try and win this game as they need the 3 points. So I think they're going to throw everything out there.
Hang with the interception to Will. He's got the ball on the wing, working on Malachi Emerson. Step overs from Will, trying to play it across. Can't get past Emerson, but he does well to earn his team a corner kick there. Like Ben Finley might be coming over to take it for TRU. Wolfpack with a lot of bodies at the top of the 18. UBCO marking zonally. Not really worried too much about man-to-man marking. They're just going to try and defend the spaces.
Yeah, it's been like this for the whole game. They're defending corner.
Finley with the ball in back post. Freethy does his best to get to it, but it's cleared by a Heat defender. Komita with a good ball. Back to Finley. He plays it all the way across for Mateus Lucas. He brings it down, shot towards goal. It's a nice save there from Woodruff. Mateus Lucas with a great touch to bring that ball down in his control. Unleashes a shot towards the near post. But Woodruff, the veteran keeper there, to parry it away.
Yeah, we can say that Mateus is having like a great night tonight. He's trying like from every part of the field, trying to give the goal for the Wolfpack.
Finley's going to come across and take this one as well. from his right foot. This one will be an outswinging effort. Preston, England, a journalism major, is Ben Finley. Ball towards the back post. Will leaps, gets his head on it. Voth with an effort, Will with an effort. And Woodruff is able to get down and make that save. So a couple dangerous chances towards net there for the Wolfpack, but Woodruff is up to the task. Yin trying to play one deep. Komida's just going to play that out of touch. Lucas with a nice ball forward. Prasad gets the second chance and he plays it. Finley would have been all in alone, but the official raises his flag. And from here, I see it did look just a little bit offside.
Yeah, it's the ref had a better view down there, so I think, yeah, it was the right decision.
Emerson plays that one deep. Berzonde and Lamontagne doing battle. Heat come up with it. Ball towards the back post. It's going to fall to Voth. Wolfpack are just going to play that one up all the way where Woodruff's going to settle it down as UBCO probably looks to retain some possession here and play it long again as they like to do so often. This time it's going to be the Heat that are offside. You can see the Heat coming under a little more pressure here in the last 5 minutes than they have for the early portion of this second half.
Yeah, they're trying to squeeze the spaces and trying to get first on the ball.
A little bit of miscommunication there on the pass from the Wolfpack. It's going to be Heat ball on the throw-in. And as this game gets longer and longer into the night, we've got half an hour left to play. You know the Heat are going to be all too happy to kind of sit back and soak up some of this pressure.
Yeah.
It's Crompton clipping a ball forward. Going to run all the way to Woodruff, who's going to be in no hurry to pick it up. Waste as many seconds as he can. A couple big saves from Woodruff here in the second half. Keep his team in the lead. Nice ball down the wing there from the Heat. Voth trying to go on a run, but Yin intercepts. Yin's going to get the ball back. Do his best to go forward on his own. Signs Ramos on the ball. Second half substitute for UBCO. Cut out by Crompton. Falls back to the Heat. Alex Saul is just going to recycle it. Heat are going to regroup and try and find a pass forward. They've got one down the wing there. Ball falls there for the Heat. The referee's going to call that a foul. Lewis Crompton's going to say he got the ball, but he's going to pick up a yellow card for his efforts, and this is going to be a Heat free kick in a dangerous part of the pitch. It's 25 yards away from goal. So it was Crompton and Alex Saul coming together.
Yellow card given to TRU, number 4, Lewis Crompton.
Going to be important for the Wolfpack to defend this and make sure the last thing you want to go down is 2-0 in this game, Essie.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be hard for Wolfpack to, if UBCO scores. Like, I think they're going to defend this and
Yeah, they've done well on set pieces so far. Both teams have.
Yeah, both teams have. As we said before, they're like good at defending, trying to be careful on the back.
Standing over the ball is Alex Saul. He's not the one who takes it. It's clipped in. It's defended there by the Wolfpack. Get ahead on it. Out toward Voth, who has tons of speed to burn. Voth pulled down there by Jay Shaw. A little bit of a professional foul there by Shaw. He saw Voth was going to get by him. Didn't want to give him the chance to break down the side. And the Heat forward pulls him down for his yellow card. .64 minutes gone in this one. Crompton with the ball forward. It's going to be Will racing towards it. Will lifts it over Woodruff. Actually, Woodruff did well there, coming out of his net, getting a piece of it just enough, because otherwise that was floating into a dangerous area.
Yeah, it was a good touch by the keeper. Otherwise, I think TRU will have a great chance to score and tie the game.
So it's going to be another TRU corner kick. I believe this is their third already of the second half. It's Ben Finley who's going to be standing over it. They've gone back post the last couple times, and it's worked well as they've had chances. Here's Finley on the delivery. Back post again. That one might have just gotten a little too much on it, but Lucas is going to win the race for it. It's going to go out of bounds for a Heat throw-in. Yin on the throw. Freethy leaps highest to win it. Does the Wolfpack defender out of Vernon. He's going to run all the way back to Rutherford. Wolfpack just looking for a way to break down this Heat defense, but ball's going to go to Shaw. He slips it forward there. Great tackle by Wolfpack captain Komita. Does well. Because otherwise that was Matsugu, who might have been in all alone on Rutherford there. Heat pressing high up the pitch now. Not letting the Wolfpack really get comfortable with the ball on their back line. Battle for it in the middle of the field. Yin and Kang collide. It's Kang who comes up with the ball. He's going to try and chip one forward to Finley. Flag stays down. Here's Ben Finley inside the 18-yard box. Across to Will. It's cut out well. It's sitting there, and Woodruff does great to hop on it. Again, that was Aiden Young with a really important touch. As the ball to Finley was perfect, Finley played it right where Will could get to it. Aiden Young just able to get enough on it to knock it down. Mita comes across and plays that one out, so the Heat are going to get the chance to get the ball in off a throw-in. Get the chance to do it all over again as that one's played out. Sainz Ramos turns the ball over to Will there. Ben Finley does his best to break. Malachi Emerson shuts the door. Good ball forward by Komita, looking for Voth. Incredibly speedy is Caleb Voth. Trying to work his way down to the end line and get a ball in. doubled up by the Heat defenders. UBCO does well to deal with that, and they're going to get Voth on a foul there on the clearance. Again, UBCO doing a really good job here, SC, of when the Wolfpack are coming forward, it's always two guys towards the ball. They're really doing good to limit those chances.
Yeah, they're squeezing the spaces really good. As we said before, the defenders are really compact and like it's hard to break them. But TRU is also trying to build, and I think all it's missing is that final touch to put the ball in the net.
Woodruff going to stand over this one before he sends it long. Liam Freethy wins that one in the air. I don't think they're going to call a foul, but the referee's seen some head contact and Jay Shaw go down. So no foul, but whenever the referee does see that head contact, he's going to blow it down for player safety. It's going to be drop ball. Wolfpack will retain possession. Finley on the far side. DeVoe battling with Finley. Here's Lucas. Lucas, strong run for Mateus Lucas. He's past the defense, right-footed shot, and he hits the base of the post. And the ball's still in play. Everyone has stopped here as if it was out. Lucas with a shot, it goes in the net. Now the referee is going to blow it down for a corner kick. So some wild scenes there as all the players thought it was out of touch.
Yeah, it was a weird call because first he let them play and then he called it. But
yeah, I'm not sure the referee saw his assistant's flag up on the near side. It was up to signal a corner kick. So excitement there, but not a goal for the Wolfpack as they'll keep the pressure on with a corner kick from Finley. Finley with a delivery near post this time. Lucas with the header and Mateus Lucas with the goal. It is the first of his Wolfpack career. Mateus Lucas opens his TRU scoring account with a beautiful header into the back of the net. And Essie, that pressure, it's really been building and building for TRU.
Oh yeah, and I think he deserved to score tonight because he's been trying really hard and trying to push the team up. And yeah, he got it.
Yeah, and great delivery there from Ben Finley, near post, put it into a spot where only Lucas could get to it, and he made no mistake.
Yeah.
So now we're all knotted up, 1-1, 70 minutes gone in this one. Ball's back to Rutherford. Him and Freethy move the ball back and forth. That one goes off Yin. Going to be a TRU throw-in. Prasad takes it quickly, tries to. The ref pulls it back. He was quite a ways forward from where the ball was initially out of bounds. So a whole new game here, Essie. 1-1, 20 minutes left to go. What are you expecting to see from these teams down the stretch?
Well, from now, I think it's going to be a battle from both teams to try and score, get the 3 points.
Speaking of a battle, here's Lachlan Will, cuts in on his left foot. He lets a shot go just wide. But just as you said battle, there again was a clash in the midfield. The ball fell to Will, and he did his best to put his team in the lead, but it went just wide of the mark.
Yeah, I think they're just going to throw everything out there now, leave everything they have on the field just to get the 3 points that they really need.
It's Kang. Forward to Prasad. Out to Will on the wing. Will lets go, right-footed shot, and it squeaks through Woodruff. Ronan Woodruff, who has been so good tonight, is going to want that one back. Lachlan Will with a great shot, just squeaks its way through Woodruff and into the net. And Essie, in the span of 3 minutes, the Wolfpack now have the lead.
Yeah, TRU raised the bar, and they're doing really well right now.
So Lachlan Will, that is his second of the season. He has been so dangerous all year long. He's never afraid to take a shot, and there you saw it work out in his favor as that one finds the back of the net. We do have a Wolfpack player, looks like maybe cramping over on the far sideline, Lewis Crompton. Looks like the Wolfpack are going to make a quick sub As well. What a couple minutes there for the Wolfpack. They're able to strike twice, go from down 1 to down 1-0 to up 2-1. Wolfpack scrambling bodies to try and maybe get someone up and going. It looks like it's going to be number 28, Aaron Christensen, the Kamloops local, who's going to be coming into the game for Crompton. Crompton over there, it looks almost like maybe just trying to wash some blood off quickly or something. But yeah, it is Aaron Christensen coming into the game, the product of St. Anne's Academy right here in Kamloops. I know he always has a lot of hometown fans in the crowd.
Substitution, the local number 28, Aaron Christensen. For number 4, Lewis Crompton.
74th minute of play in a game that's been turned on its head from the first half to the second half. Wolfpack pressure paying off with a pair of goals. That ball's forward. They are going to call that a foul on the Wolfpack, so that's in a really dangerous spot, right on the edge of the 18. Looked like Lamontagne, who did a good job there to get his body between a Wolfpack defender and the ball. But regardless, we're probably 23 yards away from net. Jace Shaw and Malachi Emerson standing over top of it. Does look like Emerson's going to be the one who either attempts a shot on net or delivers this one into the box. UBCO also getting ready to make a sub, but it's not going to happen before now. Emerson with a blast towards net, but the Wolfpack wall does its job there, stands bravely, deflects that one out of play for a Heat corner kick. Now we are going to see that UBCO sub. I believe it's going to be number 21, Murray Ogilvie, coming in for number 9, Oliver DeVoe. Ogilvie, a first-year art student out of Kelowna, BC. You'll see if he can get a positive impact on this game immediately, as the Heat are going to have a dangerous chance here from the corner kick. Ball's played out, but only as far as Aiden Young. Heat look for that second ball into the box. It's going to go back out to Shaw. Woodruff sends it forward. Good run there from Matsugu. He's down on the end line, just unable to cut it across. Matsugu is, after getting past a Wolfpack defender. That's going to be TRU's turn to make sure they're taking every second they can, getting the ball back into play, just settling things down.
Yeah, just like UBC did on the first half. I think now it's TRU turn to just win their minutes and yeah.
Just under 15 minutes of regulation time left to go in this one. Ball's out of bounds on the far side. A tangle there. The ref's going to call it back for a foul against the Heat. That was Komita, and I believe the newly introduced Ogilvie getting caught up on the edge of the Wolfpack 18-yard box. Kang pops this one up. There's Ogilvie. Ogilvie makes a move around a defender. Heat coming in here. Christensen with a great tackle. You know, how hard is that to do? Newly introduced to the game, immediately in a pressure situation, and Eric Christensen does well to shut down that Heat attack.
Yeah, it was a brave tackle by him. Bear in mind, it was near the box, so
near the box, last man back. You almost got to make that one or disaster, and Aaron Christensen times that one perfectly. Long ball forward from Rutherford. Looking for the flick on from Will. Will, driving run forward. We know he likes to shoot. He's going to lay this one off to Voth. Room for Voth on the edge of the 18. Left-footed ball back in. Lachlan Will got a ton of power on that header. Just sailed it over the bar. You can see that goal's kind of woken Lachlan Will up. He's really looking threatening here.
Yeah, TRU is looking for more to secure the result for sure.
Freethy going to pop this one up for Kang to do battle. Balls to Lucas, Mateus Lucas. Nice ball forward to Ben Finley. Finley's got an option here in the box, or he can take it himself. Cuts back, lets the shot go. Did it take a deflection? No deflection, say the officials. Going to be a Heat goal kick, but Ben Finley with a great cutback there onto his right foot. We're about to cross over the 80th minute of play. 10 minutes left on the clock for UBCO. Do their best to try and draw one back, and there's a ball forward to the dangerous Shaw. Shaw tries to find someone, but no one there for the Heat. It's going to fall to Rutherford. Rutherford plays that one long. Nothing doing on the flick, just back to Woodruff. The Heat now trying to increase the tempo. It's going to be Matsugu. Plays the ball over to Lamontagne. Flag doesn't go up. Lamontagne on the edge of the 6-yard box, cuts it back across, and Shaw was there, but a really important interception from, I believe that was Liam Freethy, to put it out of play for the UBCO corner kick.
Yeah, it was a great defending by TRU defenders. But I think there was an offside before.
It's going to be Shaw over on the corner kick. Cut out at the near post by Lucas. Ball bounces off his foot and back out for another corner kick. He'd have something on short if they want it. Doesn't look like Shaw does. He's going to play it in. It's Ryan Prasad who's going to gather it, and Prasad does well to clear the danger there for the Pack. Yin just kind of hoofs that one back. Well taken by Ogilvie. Here's Finley. Finley trying to find Prasad. It's a creative run from Prasad, trying to cut behind some defenders and also in front of others. But it goes through to Woodruff. Heat trying to keep that one in play, but just unable to was Matsugu. We've got a Wolfpack player down. That's Sam Berzonde. Looked like this happened on an earlier play, and he tried to keep going, so the ref didn't blow the whistle. But now Berzonde is down. About to cross over into the 83rd minute of play. Berzonde remains down. Wolfpack the ref hasn't called for the trainer, so it does seem like he's going to be able to go on. Referee's got the yellow card out. He's going to be giving it to UBCO's number 2, Aiden Young. So an interesting one there is it doesn't look like there was a foul called on the initial play, but the referee has since decided that Aiden Young should be handed the yellow card, and UBCO head coach Dante Zanata, you could hear him up here in the press box, definitely not too happy with that decision.
Hungry? Check out fries. Fries Express Food Check. Making all your cravings for delicious food untrue.
As we wait for the Wolfpack to get this one back into play, it's going to be Freethy taking the throw in. After a false start, Freethy does get this game back underway. That's forward to Finley. Ben Finley, great touch. Looking to work his way past some Heat defenders. Left-footed ball all the way across to Will. Will takes it down with his chest. Tries to get past the defender. Referee says no foul and play on. And now the speedy Ogilvy. You've really noticed him since he's come on. He's got speed to burn. He was looking to track that one down, but unable to. That was maybe another good opportunity for the Wolfpack that kind of came from nothing with Finley just playing that ball over to Will. Will did really well to get past his defender, almost, just not unable to.
Every time they're going forward, they're trying to be danger and like create like really good chances. It's a good thing for them.
Is Jay Shaw trying to create something of his own? Falls to Ogilvy at the edge of the box. Ogilvy and Shaw back and forth. Cleared away by Bearzonde, who's back up after the earlier injury. Long throw from UBCO here into the box. It's flicked on. Signs Ramos, who was thinking about the volley, but cleared away by the Wolfpack defenders. Lucas with a chance to break here. Wolfpack have a 4-on-4 opportunity. Mateus Lucas, past one defender. Edge of the 18, tries to cut it back. It's blocked there by Malachi Emerson, who again, can't say his name enough tonight. Emerson has been really strong. UBCO's turn to try and get something going forward. Lamontagne with the ball forward to Shaw. This time, the referee's flag does go up for offside. So the Wolfpack defense doing well there to not be susceptible to the counterattack, staying compact.
Yeah, they're trying to stay compact and like last 5 minutes or 4 minutes left, so.
Forward now, Finley wrapped up. The ref's going to say play on. Here's Bearzonde. Prasad trying to make the horizontal run to stay onside, but regardless if he's offside or not, runs all the way through to Woodruff. Woodruff going to send the ball long. It's kind of been UBCO's MO all night is sending those balls forward, looking for a flick, looking for something to get in behind the TRU defense.
Yeah, they've been trying to build from their back four, from their keeper with long balls since the very first minute.
There's Ogilvy, forces a turnover deep in TRU's end. Three minutes of regulation time, plus whatever the fourth official determines to be added on, but Ben Finley with a break here. Ben Finley in alone on goal, puts it towards net, and he hits the crossbar. Great chance there for Finley, just unable to find the back of the net. And it's going to be a UBCO free kick early off that chance. The score remains 2-1. TRU with 12 shots towards net in this one. They've certainly created their chances tonight. Falls forward, it falls. That was Alex Saul with the effort towards net, but no real venom on that attempt. Rutherford sends everyone up and then sends the ball behind them not long after. Finley doing battle there, trying to bring it down. Aiden Young with a effort to keep it inbounds, but it's going to go out of play for a Wolfpack throw-in. Ball into play to UBCO. Falls to Prasad. Will, happy to retain possession, back to Bearzonde. Will chips it forward looking for Finley. Cut out by Mateo Clark. Again, I don't think TRU is upset with the way that the last minute and a half have gone with no team either really able to retain possession of the ball.
Oh no, they got the lead right now. I think they're just gonna try to defend
And here is that long ball from Woodruff. LaMontagne gets on the end of it. His effort sails well over the bar, but that's what they've been trying to do all night, and you can see there just how dangerous it is.
Yeah.
It's like the Wolfpack are getting ready to make a substitution. I believe it's going to be number 20, Tommy Moon, coming on. They're not going to get it in before this goal kick. Or they are. So Tommy Moon, product of Wellington, New Zealand. He's going to come on for number 9, Ryan Prasad, who had a great... Oh, it's actually going to be Lachlan Will who exits the game. So Moon comes on for Will. Will, who scored at, as it stands, the game-winning goal and was really dangerous all night for TRU. So they've just announced in venue it will be 5 minutes added on. So 5 minutes for the Wolfpack to try and hold on to this lead, claim their second win of the season, while the Heat do their best to battle back. Played forward, but only as far as Emerson. The Heat themselves turn the ball over shortly after. Here's Lucas. Nice ball forward from Lucas, finds Finley over in the corner. He's got time to get his head up, try and find a cross. Also happy to bring some Heat defenders over to him and keep it in that corner. We're just going to call, I believe that's a throw-in for the Heat. It's Finley doing his best to keep the ball in play and draw a foul. That ball's going to go out for a throw-in deep in the Heat territory. And, of course, as UBCO was in the first half, here he's going to be in no hurry to get this ball into play. It's going to be called a jersey grab there on TRU, so Heat free kick that they take quickly. Bouncing ball here in the middle of the pitch is going to work its way out wide to Yin. Yin again with it, trying to play across, and there's Rutherford out smartly to intercept that ball before it can get to LaMontagne. Well done there from the rookie keeper. Long ball forward from Rutherford, one in the middle of the pitch by the Heat. Kang lifts one forward, flag staying down, Finley onside, Finley left-footed chance, just goes wide. Ben Finley again, dangerous out of nowhere for the Wolfpack tonight, Essie.
Yeah, Ben is looking for the goal for the whole night tonight. He's been a danger player in those kind of areas of the field. He's been a threat for them.
Aaron Christensen does well to win that header. Finley's going to lift it forward, 50-50 ball that Woodruff is going to come well out of his net to win. A bouncing ball here. Dangerous area. It's going to fall out to Matsugu. Matsugu lets go a left-footed drive. Rutherford smothers that one to shut down the attempt. So UBCO doing their best, as we've got to be through at least 3 of the 5 minutes of added time.
Yeah, not much left.
And at the moment, TRU holding on to the 2-1 lead. You know how important it'll be, I mean, both sides, how important this game is, but how important it'll be for TRU to hold on here, get their second win of the year, and keep those playoff hopes alive. Foul there, right at the edge of the box, committed by the Heat. It's Tommy Moon drawing the foul.
Yeah, I think it's what TRU needs right now, just to manage their time and like
kind of just slow everything down. So it's going to be right on the edge of the box. Believe that's Lucas standing over top of it. It's just going to play it back to Moon. WolfPack retain possession before the Heat win it back. They're going to look to break. Kang with another one of those tackles there where knew he couldn't let the guy and the ball get in behind him, so made a decision to take one, and it did end up being the Heat player. So I believe Minu Kang is going to pick up a yellow card. I think the ref is going to show it. Yep, there it goes. So Kang is in the book with a yellow card. UBCO going to send everyone onto the edge of the 18-yard box for this one. This is really desperation time there for the Heat. Looks like another yellow card is going to be issued to the WolfPack bench. Woodruff's going to send this one forward into the 18-yard box. Rutherford comes and punches. Important from Rutherford there. Finley knocks down the second ball in. And Finley's going to blast that one over to the fence. It's got to be quick, though, as the Heat have the chance to get the ball back into play. That ball's now played out, and the referee is going to blow for full time. TRU wins, the WolfPack with a big win here on home soil. They pick up the 2-1 win over UBCO, their second of the year. You can really tell how much this meant to the players tonight, Essie.
Yeah, it was a great comeback in the second half for the TRU. The players left everything in the field today.
Yeah, and really, just talk about this game that we saw from both sides. I mean, UBCO, TRU, it was back and forth all night. Neither team really dominated this contest.
Yeah, it was a great game to watch.
Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in, catching this WolfPack win here on Canada West TV. We will be back in action here at Hillside Stadium for a rematch between these two squads tomorrow night at 5:30 p.m.
As the team faces off for another round against the University of British Columbia Okanagan. And let's go!